Postseason play continues across the Tri-States. Quincy Notre Dame girls soccer has their sights set on continuing their successful run. The Lady Raiders clinched the regional title at home earlier this week in a 9-0 win over Hillsboro. They head to Greenville tomorrow, where they'll face off against Alton Marquette with a trip to the sectional championship on the line. The Explorers are a familiar opponent for the Lady Raiders. They got the win over them in last year's sectional semifinal game and earned the 0-0 draw against them earlier this season.
When you know each other, you're going to know tendencies and different things like that. And they know us really well. And same thing goes, with us. We know their players and their coaching staff, kind of their style of play, and they want to play similar to us. They want to keep possession and build out of the back and get good goalkeeping and good team defense. And so, if somebody makes a mistake and somebody can take advantage of or finish an opportunity, that'll be the difference in the game.
That sectional semifinal game against Alton Marquette is tomorrow at 4:30.